Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to my channel, Grow Vibrant with Julina. I'm super excited to welcome you to my first ever video, which I was actually planning to create like 2.5 months ago, but I procrastinated. I found any other excuse not to do it. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know what to say. All the technical things you need to know before you start the video. But today's the day I sat down and I recorded it. So thanks so much for watching it. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So let me introduce myself. My name is Jelena. I live in the UK, but originally I came from Riga, Latvia. It's one of the Baltic countries. But I'm sure you will find out about me so much more as we go. In each video, I will be sharing something. But the main goal for this video is actually to give you an overall overview of this channel and what it's going to be all about. So on this channel, I want to combine three biggest passions of mine, which are nutrition. To be specific, it's plant-based nutrition, fitness, and fashion. And I will be setting a quite big challenge for myself in becoming a plant-based fitness model in a year time. But I will come back to this a little bit later on. So let's talk about those three aspects and why I decided to combine them. So first up, nutrition. I have transitioned myself to a whole food plant-based lifestyle 13 years ago after reading this book, and it changed my whole life, my whole perspective on food I eat and where my food come from. And for me, I have to admit, it started with compassion to animals, but quite quickly it's transitioned to health. And it's even on this journey, that's going to be my main goal. It's not about the looks as such, it's more about health and just staying healthy, not just from outside, but from within. So for me, this transition happened just quite easily and quickly. At the moment, I'm actually studying a plant-based nutrition, and my goal is in becoming a plant-based nutritionist. But currently, I'm already working as a plant-based coach. I run groups, I do talks. So basically, I help anyone who's interested in this lifestyle how to transition, and I share everything I have learned throughout this year, so you don't make the same mistakes I made many years back when I started. So nutrition is a huge part of my life. It's a big passion of mine. I read, I listen, I practice, everything around it. And I absolutely love it. So now let's go on to fitness. I have to admit one thing. I've never been a fitness fanatic, or I never loved fitness so much. I always had to kind of make an effort to go to the gym or to join some classes. And I love once I start, I love how I feel, because it's not just physical, but it's amazing for mental health as well. So I absolutely love it, but I can't say that it's like natural to me, that I just can't live without fitness. I probably happily no, actually, I love it, but at the same time, I easily can just skip a couple of weeks, and yeah, and I don't feel guilty. But I've been quite consistent for the past 6 years, but again, it's on and off. Like I would go for 2-3 months, and after I would take a month off. But now my goal is actually to stay consistent and not to have such big gaps, to follow a clear plan with a clear goal. Because one thing is quite discouraging, I think, sometimes when you go to the gym but you don't really see any results on your body, because obviously it's not just fitness, it's what we eat and everything. So this challenge is exactly to show how your body can transition, how your body can transform, and to have to become a better version, of yourself. And lastly, fashion. I can't really say that it's a huge passion of mine, to be honest, but it was a quite big part of my life for the past 13 years as well. I will just tell you a little background how I got into it. Like 14 years ago, I was studying event management, and part of our project, we had to join a filming crew on a set of some music video, and there obviously I met lots of different interesting people, and I ended up talking to them. and one of the guy I was talking ended up to be a model, and he complimented on my height. There's actually another thing you need to know about myself. I'm really tall. I'm 6 foot tall. And he said, "Oh, why you wouldn't try modeling because you're so tall, you know?" And I always consider myself like a sportier type because no matter how much weight I would lose, I would never be size 6 or 8 because it's my like body structure, like bone structure. I have hips, you know, and I would be like size 10, you know, and I would never shrink to size 6 no matter what I do. But he kind of said like, why not try? And he actually suggested that next week it was casting for London Fashion Week, and he was going, and he just invited me to join him. So I joined him, and surprisingly, they liked me and they took me, and I was part of this agency for the past like 13 years. So I started with the catwalk. I was doing catwalk, but obviously, as you get to know different designers, different photographers, you end up in different other projects like editorials, like some photo shoots for magazines, catalog work, and all other different, like, you know, some music videos as well, and all the other things in this industry. So yeah, here's the fun part. I want to combine all these three aspects of my life and put the challenge for myself that in a year time I will become a plant-based fitness model. Um, I really want to explore this adventure, you know, because there's so much I will learn, I know. And that's why I want to share it with you as well. And I'm sure it will be beneficial for some other people, you know, and not necessarily you will have to do exactly what I'm doing, you know, but I'm sure there will be some interesting information which you can take on board as well. Because, you know, like as I mentioned before, my main focus will be health no matter what, and there's so many myths around nutrition, and there's so much information now, especially with social media, and sometimes it can be really confusing even for myself, even though I read quite a lot of facts and like studies and everything which are proven, you know, and you know that some things doesn't work as they advertised online. So for me, it will be interesting to share it with you, all my knowledge, all everything I learn and I will learn in the future, and to debunk this those myths, you know, and just to see that you can probably get as good results or even maybe better by not following those advices, which I think can be sometimes even harmful for our health. So, if you're interested to see how whole food plant based diets and consistent fitness can transform our bodies, our health, please join me on this journey, on this challenge. And I will be super excited to share with you every step of it. And I'm sure it's going to be a bumpy road as well because I'm sure it's not going to be as easy as it sounds. But together, I think it will be much more fun to go through it. So don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and comment below like if you have any questions or if you have any topics you would like me to cover, please put in the comments and I will be happy to do that. But yeah, let's grow vibrant together. Let's stay in touch, and I'll see you all next Friday with another video where I will share with you all my stats, like my weight, my height, my measurements, and we'll go from there. That's going to be officially first day of my journey where I will have a clear goal as well, what I want to achieve. So I will be sharing this all with you. So join me next week. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.